With CSCS Pete. Hi Pete, our viewers are interested in finding out more about your CSCS Mock Practice Test. I've heard it's a great way to prepare for your CSCS test. Is that right?
Yes, you heard right, Jim. Our CSCS Mock Practice Test is one of the best ways to prepare for the CSCS test because it simulates the actual core questions of the test.
Sounds great, Pete. So how does it work?
The CSCS Mock Practice Test selects 50 random multiple-choice questions from the database of available questions and gives you 45 minutes to answer them.
So not only do you get tested on the questions, but you're under time pressure too, just like the real test.
That's right. It's the closest thing to taking the actual test.
Okay. Can we see it in action,
Sure,
Pete?
no problem. Oh, I forgot to mention, we've produced a high range of mock practice tests, and the test you get will depend on the type of test you have selected after paying for the product. For example, if you are a tradesperson, you will get the mock practice test for the tradesperson's test. But if you choose a supervisor test, you will get a different mock practice test, the supervisor's mock practice test, as a supervisor faces a different test in the actual CSCS test than a tradesperson.
I see, Pete. So each mock practice test is different depending on the actual test you'll be taking.
Yes, this is to ensure the specialist tests are covered like supervisors, demolition, highways, etc. We wanted to make sure the mock practice was appropriate for the test the person booked with us.
And all of this is selected for you? You don't have to choose from different test options?
That's right, Jim. Whatever test you've booked with us, the correct mock practice test will be automatically selected for you, so you know you are practicing only for the test you are going to take. Okay, after logging in and clicking the Show Products button, you scroll down to the CSCS Mock Practice Test and click the Start Test button. Your mock practice test then comes up in a web revision window, as you can see. Click Start to begin, and then you are presented with a multiple choice question to answer. Click on the radio buttons that correspond to the answer you want to give. Here we will choose A and B. Click Next to move to the next question and proceed through the test. You may go back to a question by clicking the previous button. You can also see here a timer counting down the time you have for the test. At the end of the questions, click the Submit button. After clicking the Submit button, if you didn't answer all the questions, you get this pop-up screen. Clicking Yes finishes the test. Clicking No allows you to go back to the questions you want to go back to by clicking the previous button each time till you find the question you want. Clicking Yes takes you to the results page so you can see how you did, as does clicking Submit at the end of the questions if you have answered all the questions. Click Finish to exit the test.
Pete, that's great. So simple and seems a great way to learn and practice.
Yes, as they say, practice makes perfect.
Well, thanks again, Pete.
No problem. As always, happy revising.